Somewhere where we can get.
We'll meet nearly 80,000 people in our lives.
If you can't remember my name, please sit down.
Doesn't work.
If you've never seen me cry, take a seat if somehow we've lost touch.
Do you have a moment now? Only a few become special to us. Stay close. Nescafe Gold. For the moments that matter.
Little things, atoms and molecules, textures and elements, the comfort of soft duck feather, the feel of warm, natural leather, the beauty of hand-nailed studs. Coming home can feel special again because little things make life better. Sofology. Feel at home on a sofa you love.
Some of the most fun characters that you can make out of cake are animals. You can take your design to the next level if you know how to create fur. I'm going to show you two of my favorite super easy ways to create that look. With these tips, it's a piece of cake. For this technique, pipe your fur using buttercream. Make sure your buttercream or frosting is thick enough that it will hold its shape. Fill a piping bag with a grass piping tip and your buttercream. Hold the piping tip against your cake surface at a 45-degree angle and pipe out and downward about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. I always start from the bottom up so that you are piping the hair above down over the previous piped fur. The overlap will make it look like natural fur. Once you have your character covered in fondant, you will take scissors to cut the fur. The smaller the scissors, the better for a much finer texture. You want to hold the scissors straight up and down to your character and cut little V-shapes into the fondant, just about 1/8 of an inch deep. Remember, you can always practice first. Play around to get an idea of the different textures and lengths of fur you can create. So what are you waiting for? Go have fun and create beautiful, delicious, furry creatures out of cake, icing, and fondant.
Ree's husband is turning into a cowboy cook in the kitchen. It's the Pioneer Woman now on Food Network. And remember, if you want to see more delicious food content, you can always head over to youtube.com/Food Network UK.
I'm Ree Drummond. I live on a ranch in the middle of nowhere, and all my recipes have to be approved by cowboys, hungry kids, and me. Here's what's happening on the ranch. Lad's out stacking hay, then he's going to show up to cook with me for a while. We're whipping up quick and easy jumbo fried shrimp, golden, spicy, crispy coated curly fries, and a speedy grilled corn casserole. Then for dessert, it's a Mexican chocolate sundae with cinnamon hot fudge sauce, ice cream, whipped cream, and a cherry on top. A one skillet wonder, perfect for two. He's working, I'm cooking. Then we're demonstrating that the couple that cooks together eats together. Welcome to my frontier. Lad is out moving hay bales around. The kids are all off the ranch this evening. So Lad and I are actually going to have dinner, just the two of us. I'm going to end our meal with a beautiful Mexican chocolate sundae for two. Truth be told, it could probably feed four. The important thing is it is going to be good. I'm starting by making a little Mexican chocolate cake. I'm melting a stick of butter in the saucepan. And while that melts, I'll mix together the dry ingredients for the cake. It's super simple. Just a cup of flour and a cup of sugar. This is based on the chocolate sheet cake recipe that I've made for centuries or years. A little bit of salt, and the wet ingredients are just as simple. I've got 1/4 cup of buttermilk. I'll drop in an egg and add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and a splash of vanilla. This is the old chocolate sheet cake recipe that my mother-in-law Nan gave to me when Lad and I got engaged years ago. I can't tell you how many times I've made it for Lad through the years, but it's caused him years of happiness. Okay, the wet ingredients are mixed together. So now comes the chocolate. I'll add 2 heaping tablespoons of cocoa powder. It's unsweetened. And this is where the Mexican chocolate comes in. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I just associate the combination of cinnamon and chocolate with Mexican flavors. So I'm renaming this chocolate sheet cake Mexican chocolate cake. It's as simple as that. Okay, that's all mixed together. Now I'm going to turn up the heat just a bit. And I need to add some boiling water. Half a cup. The secret here is that you want the mixture to really come to a boil and almost start bubbling up the sides of the pan, which it's doing right now. And that means it's time to turn it off. I tell you what, this is the simplest cake you'll ever make in your life. I'm going to pour the chocolate mixture into the dry ingredients. And I do this first and give it a stir because I want to cool down that really hot chocolate mixture. That looks good. And now the eggs can safely go in. Pour them in. If you try to pour them in with the hot chocolate, bad things can happen to those eggs. Believe me, I know. I've done it through the years. Lad's stacking up hay bales. He's going to get done pretty soon, so I think he's going to come up here and help me cook after a while. Okay, this is all mixed up. And I'm going to bake this cake in the cutest little iron skillet you've ever seen. And because there's so much butter in the cake, you really don't even have to grease the pan. I'm going to fill it just about 1/3 full. This cake poofs up quite a bit, so it's really going to fill up the skillet. Okay, now the skillet goes into a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes.
When you're doing hay, there's 2 things you have to concentrate on. One is you want to be quick and efficient. You also do not want to tear up the round bells. The kids, sometimes they get too busy trying to go fast. You know, you just go fast as you get used to doing it. So, I got 6 of those bells. Now I got to pull around to this other stack and get 6 bells over here.
As if sharing a sundae isn't enough, Lad and I are going to share a big batch of curly fries. Talk about a hot date. That is my idea of a good time right there. Now, there's no way I could have cut these fries with a mere knife, so I used a spiralizer. I just attach a peeled potato to the gadget, turn the handle, and got these great curly ribbons. I soaked the potatoes in a bowl of water for about an hour, and that helps take off the excess starch from the outside, and they fry better that way. I'm going to get them all out on a towel. I'm going to pat them and try to get them as dry as I can. Now, before I fry these, I'm going to soak them in a flavorful batter. They'll make the curly fries even more delicious. It's a simple mix of flour, seasoned salt, for a little spiciness, some cayenne and paprika, salt, pepper, and I'll add a cup of water, then just mix it all together. Okay, the batter is nice and smooth, pretty thin, and that's just the way you want it. Now I have got a great big bag for the potatoes. Grab handfuls of them. There is something about curly fries, let me tell you. The batter just makes them so delicious, gives them a little bit of a savory edge.